SpartanNash misses out on more than $48 million in its sale to C&S Wholesale Grocers. 7&I Holdings embarks on what it's calling the transformation of 7-Eleven at all levels of the organization. And Sunoco LP is expected to close on its $9.1 billion acquisition of Parkland Corp in the fourth quarter. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top stories from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm Supermarket News Executive Editor Chloe Riley.
And I'm CSP Daily Editor Chuck Yulee.
SpartanNash was prepared to sell at a higher price to C&S Wholesale Grocers earlier this year until a customer intervened with unexpected news, according to a proxy statement filed with the SEC. The statement filed July 31st reveals that SpartanNash and C&S were ready to agree on a price of $28.33 per share when a, quote, significant customer of SpartanNash, end quote, announced plans to transition to insourcing its operations. SpartanNash's board approved a deal of $26.90 per share on June 23rd. The total transaction amounted to $1.77 billion, meaning SpartanNash missed out on more than $48 million in the deal.
Following the failed takeover attempt by rival global convenience store retailer Alimentation Couche-Tard, 7&I Holdings has embarked on what it is calling the, quote, transformation of 7-Eleven, unquote, at all levels of the organization. The new initiative includes a push to open approximately 1,300 new, large-format, food-focused USC stores by 2030.
Northeast Grocery, the parent of the Tops Friendly Markets and Price Chopper Market 32 chains, is reported to be attracting interest from potential buyers. It could sell for close to $1 billion, with both private investors and other grocery companies exploring a potential acquisition of the company. Tops and Price Chopper merged in 2021 to form Northeast Grocery, and together operate nearly 300 stores, mostly in upstate New York.
Stop and Shop stores play a central role in Ahold Delhaize's current strategy, and the results so far have been promising. Last year, the European grocer, which also owns Food Lion, Hannaford, and Giant in the U.S., announced decisive, deliberate actions to ensure a stable and successful future for the Stop and Shop brand. Since then, the company has closed 32 underperforming stores, regularly adjusted prices based on customer feedback, remodeled several stores, and implemented other strategic changes. In the U.S., second quarter net sales for Ahold Delhaize's rose 1.9% year over year, while comparable sales excluding gasoline increased 3.3%. Online sales grew by 17.2%.
EG Group appointed Steve DeSutter, former CEO of Stripes convenience stores, as an independent non-executive director. He joined the board on Friday. DeSutter was CEO of Stripes from 2008 to 2014.
Sunoco LP is expected to close on its $9.1 billion acquisition of Parkland Corp in the fourth quarter of this year. The companies each confirmed in their second quarter earnings reports. The deal would grow Dallas-based Sunoco's total number of U.S. convenience stores from 76 to 272.
Weis Markets eked out gains in sales and profits in its fiscal second quarter, boosted by the late Easter holiday this year and investments in low prices. The company said its net income was up about 1% and its net sales were up about 1.6% after adjusting for the Easter sales shift, which added about $14 million in sales in this year's second quarter compared to a year ago. The company said it continues to make significant price investments amid cautious consumer spending.
Convenience store giant 7-Eleven is tying its latest food service deals to the return of school. Customers can grab any breakfast sandwich and any size coffee for just $5 through August 28th. In addition, 7-Eleven-owned Mexican restaurant Laredo Taco Company is selling quesadillas for $3 on August 8th. There also are deals at the Southern-inspired quick-service restaurant Raise the Roost, also owned by 7-Eleven.
Federal judge ruled Friday that the Food and Drug Administration's civil money penalties for tobacco products are unconstitutional. Judge Reed O'Connor ruled that the penalties violate the Seventh Amendment's right to a jury trial. The plaintiff in the case is Vapor Lab, which makes and sells tobacco products. And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and Supermarket News. I'm Chloe Riley.
And I'm Chuck Yulee. Have a great day.